100 years ago, when Baden-Powell started scouting, young people were a real problem. Adults didn't understand them. They didn't understand adults. People thought young kids were slack, slept in late, didn't wash enough, wore funny clothes and listened to loud music. Instead of staying at home, they went out with their mates and hung around in gangs. Baden-Powell said, "What's the problem? This gang thing. Let's not fight it, let's use it." He called it the patrol system.
Hi guys.
Welcome to this month's troop council. Any apologies?
Yeah, me. That was the old days. That's how a troop council used to be. And then one day our scout leader dropped a bombshell.
Guys, I'm not happy with the way the troop is going.
You're gonna quit?
No, we're going to fix it.
Fix it?
Yeah. I had a chat with Billy during the week, and he's agreed that I can ask you guys a few questions. Like, why is it some people leave scouts when they turn 14 or 15?
You really want to know?
What is it you guys don't like about being PLs?
How much time do you have?
And is it true that sometimes the program is boring?
Sometimes.
Of course it is. But that's alright. We're used to it.
That's just the way Scouts is. What's that?
A bombshell.
It used to be even worse. Before we found you, we had that other leader.
He was like a teacher.
All right. That is a square lashing. It's used for joining two cubs of unequal thickness together, or something like that. It's in the book.
Is there a test on this?
A written test? Of course.
But Scouts isn't school.
So how are we supposed to learn stuff?
Easy, the Scout way. Next week, we're making a commando course in the park. So now, let's brush up on our square lashings. There's a Mars bar for the quickest and tightest. Best out of 5, okay?
Good try, but I reckon you can do better.
We're almost finished. When's the race?
We're just waiting for the last two patrols to finish their stunts.
Going on camp is the worst thing about being a scout leader. No one will help. And no one else knows how to do it.
So teach them. Guys, that was heaps better. Only 17 minutes this time.
I'll get this gear list typed up so we can check it in the future.
What do you reckon of Jono's truckies hitches? Over the next few weeks, each patrol is going to have a shot at this. Reckon we can remember what we did?
Yeah, of course. What do you think we are? Rovers? Isn't there a badge for tying down a trailer?
Part of a badge.
Our scout leader is like the PL of PLs. He teaches us and signs off our badge work.
And we look after our patrols. Sensational. I guess you want my autograph now.
If you take the time to teach us, we can help out. Packing for camp doesn't have to be a stress out.
It's a team thing. Scout leaders, patrol leaders. We're both called leaders. Together, we're a team.
And when we teach our patrol, the next PL already knows stuff. With each generation of scouts, the troop gets smarter.
Hey guys, look what I found in the Q store.
But what is it?
It's our program, isn't it? We'll work through it, week by week. Just change the dates.
Sporing, prosecuting, advanced pig sticking. Oh.
And it's got a terrific program for Anzac Day. Charge the beaches, climb cliffs, dig trenches, shoot people.
I think it's his diary.
Welcome to the PL's weekend. At most troop councils, we're looking ahead at the next month or so at big events like the troop hike. But this is a big one. By tomorrow, we have to have the draft for the program for next year.
And swim, watch videos, eat junk food, watch more videos.
And swim.
There's a good recipe in this book about how to plan a year's program.
Yeah, we know, but do you have all the info we need?
Sure do. Here's the district calendar for next year, and the branch one, and the group. Let's start by writing down all the major events we have to consider. At the last Mindari, all the leaders swapped programs. I've got about 15 different troops ideas here. I want you to go through and pick out the best ones. And here are the Scout badge records for the whole troop. I want you to think about what badge work we might focus on next year.
Why don't we do something different, like air activities?
I give up. Why not?
But my patrol wants to do something different.
Again, why not? Now, how about a swim?
Our next session's at 5.
The PLs were meant to organise the game tonight.
Sorry, we forgot.
So, we're just going to sit here for 15 minutes and then do some test work. And I hope you didn't forget your green books as well, or else tonight's going to be really boring.
Another one.
Got everything?
Yep, and he's got the rest. I told you not to let your mum pack.
And I told you not to put your billy on the outside.
Just like my first hike,
But it won't fit.
when I had to find out the hard way.
It catches on things. It bangs and swings around. It's really irritating.
Yeah, and we all did it and found out for ourselves. It's not life or death stuff. Sometimes we have to try things to learn from them.
Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff.
And there's something else you should be worrying about.
Oh, I left the food in the den.
So, 6 o'clock tonight, sitting around the fire, starting to feel really hungry, what would you do? Luckily, I found this box at the den. But there's a lesson in this.
Like when in a new PL?
No, everyone is responsible. Maybe you need a checklist before you head off. You wouldn't forget your sleeping bag, would you?
Hey, can you sign off my patrol activity badge?
No worries. What about the rest of your patrol?
They didn't do it.
Fair enough.
Trooperlet. Trooper-D's. Mick.
I have some good news for the Quackers. Even though you forgot your food and somebody even forgot their sleeping bag, the Troop Council has approved your PA badge for your patrol hike. The Troop Council has also approved a patrol activity proposal from an activity patrol known as the Gang of Six. Promise to finish this in 6 weeks? Don't let it drag.
And Nick, you've got some good news too.
Yeah, over the past few weeks, Annie and Finn have been doing their Scoutcraft badge. Tonight during patrol time, they finished the last test.
Finally, a reminder about next week.
Yeah, we're cooking dinner as patrols, so be here at 6, bring your cooking gear and a copy of your public liability insurance.
I said, who's been talking? You?
Sorry.
You will be. You're going to lose your PL badge for this one.
Actually, I don't have my PL badge.
You've been a PL for 6 months and you still don't have your PL badge? That's unbelievable.
That's what my parents said.
Well, give me a link badge instead and go back to Cubs.
But it's not illegal, is it?
That's not the point. What if the cub parents find out?
If he wants to smoke, it's his business.
But if he smokes at Scouts, it's ours.
It's unhealthy, it's antisocial, and smoking in the Q store is dangerous.
The Q store? With the gas cylinders and all the tents?
We told you this was serious.
I don't think we can do anything. We never actually said you can't smoke at Scouts.
We can now.
So we're agreed on this? So who's going to tell him?
I can. He's at my school. It'll give us something to do in maths.
What if he does it again? What happens then?
He stays home at night. He has to clean the Q store. The ultimate is his parents getting told.
You want me to tell his parents?
No, that'd be Dobby. He has to tell his parents. and then they can call you to confirm they've had a chat.
Are we all agreed on this?
I'll tell him tomorrow.
Just like Baden Powell's PLs at that very first scout camp at Brownsea Island.
What?
Something about the good old days.
So, are we getting pizzas tonight?
What about business first?
Sorry, with extra cheese?
Let's check we're organised for this camp. Kangaroos, you're loading the trailer?
Easy. We're down to 13 and a half minutes.
My patrol might go lightweight. They want to go up on Friday and hiking on Saturday. Sort of like a patrol activity.
Are you asking for this to be considered as a patrol activity?
No, it's a bit rushed. We'll just do it as a practice.
My patrol wants to finish their construction target on Saturday.
I can help you there. I'll bring an extra trailer and more spars and ropes.
What about quackers? I suppose you'll want a parachute into camp.
Who says we'll even be there? My patrol's been talking. We could do something special on the weekend.
Like what?
You'll see.
I wonder what other troops are doing next weekend.
Here's a checklist on the patrol system. How does your troop measure up? So that's a quick look at the patrol system.
It's where we get to work together in small groups and take responsibility.
Through the Troop Council, we manage the troop and plan our own program.
Why is our troop one of the biggest in the district? Because of our program. In some troops, the older scouts are bored. We don't have time to be bored.
When leaders teach us to do things, it's less work for them.
But training us doesn't stop with the district PL training course. Our leaders are showing us new things and coaching us all the time.
Just like BP would have done.
Have you ever tied one with rope?
What's a rope?